Usually this is going to be section D of grade 12 tourism, 30 marks out of 200. So sustainable and responsible tourism is a topic that comes from grade 10 of tourism. So for those ones who did not do tourism at grade 10, you are supposed to have an idea of what is sustainable and responsible tourism. Now, first of all, we have to know what is sustainability. When we say sustainability or something is sustainable, we are saying as the current generation, we are able to meet our demands, we are able to meet our needs, our day-to-day needs, but we are not going to compromise the ability of future generations to also meet their needs and their demands. So each and every time when you are dealing with sustainable tourism, you must know that you have to take a full account of current and future economic, social, and environmental impacts of your tourism business. Now we have to make sure that we address the needs of the visitors, the tourism industry, the environment where this industry is operating, and the communities that are around where the tourist attraction is. Now, for us to have sustainable tourism, we must have responsible tourism. So you cannot have sustainable tourism when you are not responsible. Now, responsible tourism focuses on what are called short-term actions. These are short-term actions that everyone, from visitors to all stakeholders, take every day to have less negative impacts on the environment, on the people that are around working in the industry, people in the community where the industry is also found. Now, so we must make sure that our actions are having less negative impacts. Do everything in our power to reduce the impacts that we have on the environment and the people around where the tourist attraction is. Okay. Then from there, how do we reduce the impact that we have on the environment, on the economy, and the communities? Now, we have to reduce what is called our carbon footprint. A carbon footprint is just a measure of the carbon dioxide that you emit into the atmosphere or into the environment from your activities. It can be an individual, it can be a company, it can be even a country. So we have ways of reducing the carbon footprint. Now, if we don't reduce our carbon footprint, we are going to have a lot of gases emitted into the atmosphere. We are going to have also pollution that leads to global warming. Firstly, it will be greenhouse effect. More heat is going to be trapped in the atmosphere, and then we are going to have global warming. Global warming have got consequences that are, for example, increase in temperatures will lead to flooding, will lead to more evaporation, drying of water bodies, droughts, melting of ice caps, areas where tourism is mainly because of attractions like ice caps, where there is skiing, there is avalanche skiing. If the temperatures increase, you are going to have melting of the ice, then destruction of the environment, the plant life, the animal life, and also the tourism industry. You have rising sea levels that can lead to some island destination being flooded, extinction of plant and animal species that might contribute to tourism, loss of biodiversity. For example, if we lose our rhino, if we lose our elephant, if we lose our leopards, if we lose our lions and our buffaloes, we are not going to have the big five when one is extinct. And remember, this is a source of tourism. It's a tourist attraction for people to come and see our botanical gardens, our national parks. So you have to make sure that we reduce the effect of pollution and we reduce our carbon footprint. Now, if temperatures increase, we are going to have frequent veld fires. Veld fires destroy our tourist attraction areas, destroy our fauna and flora, where the fauna are the animals, the flora are the plants. Some of the species, they are at a risk of extinction because of veld fires. Hurricanes, we are going to have a lot of hurricanes. We are going to have climate change. We are going to have seasons that are not happening as we are used to. Very cold winters, and we are also going to have very hot summers. Sometimes we are going to have too much or too little rain, which affect our tourism industries. So we have to make sure that we deal with tourism in a sustainable way. And then if you look at it, tourism have got what are called 3 pillars of sustainable tourism, where we are looking at the people, which is social, the planet, which is the environment, and profit, which is the economy. So I'm going to send another video that deal with the 3 pillars of tourism and how we can reach sustainable tourism. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe and share this video.